Hello everyone, Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing something a little different. I'm actually gonna go over their Ashcan for Man's Best #1 is actually coming out this week. Make sure to look for it at your comic shop. Now, if you don't know what an Ashcan is, it's a small preview of an upcoming book. And in this case, we're gonna be taking a look at the preview of the Ashcan for Man's Best #1. This is a book from Boom Studios, written by Pornsak, Pichetshote, and art by Jesse Lonergan. So let's take a look at the full creative team here. Um, we also have letters by Jeff Powell. Apologies if I mispronounce any of the names. I know I definitely wanted to make sure that I said that correctly. But what is this book about? Let's talk about it. Homeward Bound on an alien world, Men's Best follows three emotional support pets living on the Starship Horizon, a spacecraft searching for a new home to house a humanity comprised of bad decisions and corporate greed. But after the ships crash and the crew is captured, these loyal pets are their owner's only hope. Outfitted with outrageous tech, these three best friends must traverse a hostile world to rescue their owners, leaving them only with hope for leaving them as the only hope for humanity that might not be worth saving. In a harrowing adventure, the pets are faced with the challenges that threaten to destroy their most valuable treasure, their friendship. What a really cool concept, right? This makes me think of like um, some of those 90s films about the pets trying to come back home. But obviously, this takes a really cool sci fi approach to it. Another thing that I'm very excited, first of all, Pornsak is a fantastic writer. I've really enjoyed a lot of the previous work. But what really got me excited was seeing the name Jesse Lonergan on art. I'm a big fan of Jesse's work. I was part of his Patreon for a little while, uh, and just the stuff that is able to do in comics is fantastic. Like you'll see when we look at some of the preview pages for the art, but it's just it's a very very cool approach to storytelling, to character design, and just overall a really fun way to make comics. So let's take a look at some of that preview art. As you can see here, and I mentioned this, just the character designs, even when you look at the pets, which I think the concept of these emotional support pets that are on the ship, like just very cool sci-fi stuff. And as these, as they kind of go into what they need to, it is it is interesting that I feel like there's a lot more detail and a lot more care put into the design of the animals than the actual humans themselves. I don't know if that's just me or that's just by design from the book, because these pets are our protagonists. But yeah, I just really love Jesse's work, and I'm very excited to see where we go from here. Now, before we take any further steps, let's take a look at the trailer for that Boom put out for this book, and we'll come back and talk more about this series. I mean, that just looks super rad, and I'm very excited to get into this. Now, this book comes out in March, but like I said, the Ashcan will hit your comic shops this week. If you don't see that, and if you don't see the Ashcan in your new comics book, wherever they put the new comics in your shop, make sure to ask. Sometimes the Ashcans are something things that they don't get put out immediately because they know only a certain specific group of comic collectors and comic fans are looking for things like that. I'm definitely gonna try to get to my shop early in hopes of picking up an Ashcan. So hopefully I can find one for this. I was able to snag one for Animal Pound. I'm also pretty excited that Boom's doing Ashcans. I think it's really cool. It's just kind of it feels like almost a forgotten part of comic book making, because you can do so many things digitally now and previews and stuff like that. I would think that, printing and producing an Ashcan is an expense and risk that a lot of these companies maybe don't see the full benefit of. But boy, oh boy, I'm excited. So yeah, really excited to see what else this series brings. But I mean, the premise, the character designs, and just the fact that we're getting more books about animals protagonists. Like this year we're having a lot of things like that. We have the series Strays coming out as well. We have Animal Pound by Tom King also coming out from Boom. So like animals are taking over 2024 in comic books, and I'm here for it. So if you're excited about this series, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. If you were able to find one of these Ashcans, let us know down in the comments, because I will be jealous if I don't get one myself. And as always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.